All right, and we're back for another video. Uh, Before we begin with the topic that I want to talk about, as I stated in my previous video, well, one of my previous videos, I am taking a break from the whole gotcha scene, so I really won't be dropping any videos on for Grand Cross. Um, the Margaret banner did drop this week. I actually decided to summon privately. I didn't record or anything like that because I actually do want that character, but I only went for one copy. Um, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. So, topic for today. Basically, I've been saying both Global and JP has been getting some really crazy banners lately, like Holy War Fest. Like we're getting two Holy War Fest banners back to back. Then after that, it's going to be the Ragnarok banner. So Global nor JP really hasn't had a real cooldown period. But with this Ragnarok event coming to JP, Global is finally getting a very long cooldown period, and I'll explain why. Now, the Ragnarok banner and the characters aren't that good. She's not good at all, and she's good, but only against Margaret. She can't really stand by herself. She's not like um, Lost Vein or the One. She's not like that. She has good abilities, but it's only really targeted to one specific kind of character or specific characters that do specific things. We'll go over her abilities a little bit. By this point, everyone should really know what she does. I know I'm kind of late with going over these characters. The information dropped hours ago, but I still wanted to do this video anyway. And real side note, I'm really disappointed with the Ragnarok um, event late as of right now because when we did on the live stream and then my video I did after that, I stated that they weren't going to make a exclusive event to the game and hype it up and then have these characters be mediocre. So far, the Ragnarok exclusive characters have been mediocre. The Lost Vein Meliodas is okay, nothing to really does that be he's not desirable. He's not someone like, oh man, I got a 6/6 that unit. No, you don't even see him in PvP. Sigurd, on the other hand, he is actually really good. You do see him here and there in PvP. um Thorna, or Thor, whichever one you want to call her, um she's only good for like PvE content, but then you really still don't need her. It was cool that they gave us um a copy of her for free with a free UR gear plus 100 and something stones. That was cool. But hopefully they're doing the same thing with this character. Give her. Like I haven't looked at the notes yet, so I don't know what's coming. Hopefully they are giving the character out for free with a free UR gear and stones, like they did for Thorna. Um, but besides that, the characters really haven't really, besides Xing out Sigurd, they haven't really been great at all. Really disappointing. And the reason why I think they're doing that is because they're going to like release like a first wave of these characters, and then like probably like coming to like the end of the event, they'll bring back out these same characters. Like there'll be another Sigurd, there'll be her name's Brunhilde, I believe. Be another Brunhilde, and they'll be the better versions of these units. So that's what I think they're going to do, hopefully. But getting to the point, Margaret came out this week, as I stated. Cusack is coming out in 2 weeks. 2 weeks after that, Global should be getting the Ragnarok event, second part. Cusack is complete, absolute skip. Like there's no questions about it. Absolute skip. If you skip Margaret, which I think, okay, Margaret is very good, especially since they buffed her. She is very good, but I think people should still skip Margaret. And I'm saying that because I feel like the next Holy War Fest is going to be the big one people really want to look out for. And Margaret will either be a summonable unit on that banner. If not, she will definitely be in the coin shop. Definitely. So you'll still get a chance to get her. So I would say don't summon on Margaret. Again, it is Wednesday night and I'm late with doing this. I know I've kind of been busy, so I haven't really been able to do a video, but I hopefully if you didn't summon for Margaret, great. If you did, hopefully you didn't go too crazy. Even if you did, you still skip Cusack. You know what I'm saying? So if you skip Margaret, great. You skip Cusack, great. Ragnarok, great. And also, it's not like you miss out from not summoning on the Ragnarok banners because these characters go straight to the summoning pool. You can use the tickets, not the part one or part one, two, or three tickets, but the race tickets, basically. You can use those to get them. So if you're a person like me, well, okay, excuse me, I'm a whale. So when I summon a crap ton. So I have a crap ton of I believe it's a silver coins. I have a crap ton of silver coins, so I can just keep on refreshing my race tickets and just do summons until I get the characters, right? Um, Free to play players, I hope you've been saving up your coins. So you save up all your coins, and once all these characters go to the pool, you can use them to hopefully get them. And then there'll be a lot of events where you're getting these tickets for free anyway, so you're gonna eventually get them. So I would say skip this banner, which gets into my point that global is getting a great long cooldown period. So let's go over it one more time. Skip Margaret. Hopefully you did. If not, hopefully you didn't go too crazy to get her. Skip Cusack. So you got Margaret, Cusack, Ragnarok, and we don't know what's coming off after Ragnarok. We have to wait for the next 2 weeks to see what's happening on JP. They might get their Holy War Fest in 2 weeks from now, which will be the much better unit. I'm hoping will be the better unit. Um, I don't see Cusack being on the summoning pool for the next Holy War Fest. So either they will replace either Assault Melee or Zeldris and put Margaret on there because I don't think I mean, they could, because the Fest banners did have the new Fest unit and three other festival units on the banner. So they've done it before in the festival. They aren't able to do it on the Holy War banners because there's only been three, well, for global, there's only been three units that's been dropped for those banners. So whenever the banner came out, you know, it'd just be the two units if I'm remembering it correctly. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, you guys get what I'm saying. So they can either replace one of them or they can just put a third summonable Holy Warfest unit on there, and it'll most likely be Margaret. I don't see them skipping Margaret and putting Cusack on the next Holy War banner. Either way, if she's not on there, she'll be in the coin shop. You can use them. I believe it's three. I have my phone right in front of me. I can take a quick look if I have the game open. I believe it's 3 coins to get a unit. You can use three of your it's the star ones, but you guys know that. Use that and get a copy of Margaret. So that's just my advice. Save up all your stones. You have a very, very long time, and Global has not had a really good chance. I mean, you had the summer banners, but let's be honest, people weren't really going to skip those banners, and we all know why. There was summer festival units who were very appealing, so there was no way people were really going to skip them. They'll probably do a few summons and hopefully, at least get one copy. But no, I don't think people were really going to skip those banners. If you did, great. Um, but besides that, it's just been back-to-back hype banners. So, um, again, just skip these banners here, and when the next great, and then there's been some leaks of what am I trying to say? There've been leaks of I lost my train of thought. Oh, of another collab coming, and it could be a part two slime collab. I am hoping. I am hoping it's not. I'm one of those people, probably one of the few people in the world that does not like that anime. I do not like that anime. I'm sorry. I know some of y'all are probably gonna blow me up for saying that, like, ah, you crazy. I'm sorry. I watched the first season, I watched part of the second, and I just could not get behind it. I don't like it. So if they're gonna do a part two, then whatever. When the slime collab first dropped, I wasn't whaling at that time. I do have all of the characters, but I don't have them all 6-6. I don't think I have any of them 6-6. I think I have most of them 4-6 or 3-6. So hopefully, I don't know. Like I don't know how I would like them to do it because if they do a part two slime event, I don't want them to put when they make the banner. I don't want them to put those characters back on a banner. I would like, I don't know, probably, well, no, what you could do, I guess you can make the banner a full slime banner at that point because you can have probably, okay, it's a collab, so it's going to most likely be 4 or 3 new characters, right? Um, and then you could just put the old slime characters as unfeatured. I don't know. I would rather them just give them out for free. I mean, it's not like they're good. They're really not good. So I don't know. So then after 2 weeks after this Ragnarok event, it could be the collab. So that will be something to definitely summon for. So save up all your stones and see, and we'll see what happens in the next 2 weeks on JP. And that's why it's also another good reason to be a global player because you know what's when you look at JP, you know it's coming. So you know what to save for and what not to save for. And right now, this is the best time to save, period. All right. Um, moving on, let's take a look at Brynhilde. Green unit, human, passive Spear of Victory increases the hero's basic stats by 12% for every alive ally in battle. Increases the hero's all stats, okay, by 8% when an ally dies. Apply when entering battle, excludes PvP and deathmatch. Now, she can't even be used in deathmatch. Granted, at this point when you're playing deathmatch, well, yeah, at this point when you're playing deathmatch, most of the people don't die anymore. You don't lose any of your characters at this point, so she would work perfectly fine in deathmatch. But she can't even be using deathmatch. She can't even be using PvP, and that really bothers me, man. It's like you want people to summon on these banners, but then you drop this. Like I don't get it. Like why would like why this character's useless? She's a nice looking character, but she's useless. Like I'm sorry. You can't do anything with this. Hopefully she's free. I'm gonna go over the information and see, but hopefully she's free because I can't. This is disappointing. First skill, it's not translated, so I don't know what it's called. Inflicts detonate damage equal to 400% of attack on one enemy. Second skill, inflicts power strike damage equal to 475% of attack on one enemy. Um, Her ultimate inflicts damage equal to 490% of attack on one enemy and restores the HP of all allies by 30%. Okay, sorry about that. Um, where was I? Restores the HP of all allies by 30% of damage dealt. At rank at 6-6, inflicts damage equal to 735% of attack on one enemy and restores the HP of all allies by 80%. Now, the ultimate's pretty good if you can get it off. But then again, it doesn't matter because you're not using her in PvP. So who cares? You know what I'm saying? So she's completely just not good. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm hoping to give her out for free. Like if I summon on this banner, which I won't, I have to skip this one. I will definitely be skipping this one. And Kusak because I can't even get behind the whole Kusak thing. So I'm just not even. Again, I am taking a break anyway, so there's that. I will if when I decide to come back, it will be for like special things like collabs or a really hype Holy War Fest banner or a festival banner, I will come back for those. But right now, I don't really want to do the whole gotcha thing like I did, like I stated before. I do want to explore different things on my channel. So, in the next coming weeks, new games will be dropping on the Xbox Series X and PS5. So I will definitely be getting those and be streaming it. I've been procrastinating. Well, I won't say procrastinate. Well, I guess like you can say procrastinating on getting in that new Ratchet and Clank game for the PS5. And I don't know, like I have it in the cart and I just won't hit pay. And it's not like I hate it. I just don't. I just didn't do it. I don't know. But that'll be one thing I will be purchasing soon, and will be playing and streaming. I love Ratchet and Clank. But anyway. That's besides the point. Next character, Green Diane, Blessing of the Earth, Diane. Um, this one's kind of cool because when she ults, gets bigger, but sadly you can't see her getting bigger. Like you see her running, and then the camera switches to her shadow, and then you see like the shadow get bigger, and then it switches back to her. But it's still a cool animation. Um, She's a giant, obviously green. In PvP, removes up to 3 buffs and debuffs on the enemy when the hero uses a skill. For each buff or debuff removed by the effect, increases the damage dealt by 40%, applies before skill activate. So basically, when Margaret uses her ability, right, this passive procs. That's about it. You know, Bond, when he uses his heal, this will proc, but Bond's passive will still be available. So I don't know. And then she's green on top of that, so Bond's still going to wreck her. I don't know. First skill inflicts damage equal to 500% of attack on one enemy. Fills ultimate move gauge by 2. Cool. Second, inflicts damage equal to 360% of attack on one enemy. Disables attack skill for 2 turns. Ultimate increases all allies' damage dealt by 7% for 2 turns. Inflicts damage equal to 500% of attack on all enemies. Cool. The ult's cool. Like I said, the ult is cool. At 6/6, increases all allies' damage dealt by 42% for 2 turns. Inflicts damage equal to 750%. Now, I said this before. I don't know how I feel because as we go further in with the game, there are going to be more and more units that have abilities like this. Like you have to get them 6/6 in order to get that. And I think that really sucks because there are a lot of people that can't summon can't go the whole distance and do a 6/6 on a character. It will take them a long time to do that. So I think if anything, if this is the route, the way they want to go, where they get extra effect, I think they should at least do a 3/6, not a whole 6/6. That's just my opinion. Um, if it's one thing, like I said, like a long time ago, if it's one thing about gacha games, I care about the people that don't spend money because the game should be for everyone. So again, um, this right here, I don't know how I feel about it always having to be 6/6 to get these extra effects. I don't know. And then this is just the banner right here. I did have the information for the banner pulled up, but I don't know. I think I closed it down by accident. And this is her UR costumes. Now, they're all very nice. They're all very nice. Now, here's the thing. You cannot purchase a UR costume for a unit unless you have the character, right? And that's the whack part about it. Like I wish you can just purchase it and then it will just be stored in your inventory until you have that character. Because I would like to get one or if not all her UR costumes. So I don't know like if they do decide to do a re-release of the characters that have come out before, like Sigurd, Brynhilde and stuff like that. I don't know if they'll bring back the same cosmetics. I don't know. Um, but I would like to get some, especially for Deanne. Like, this is not fighter Deanne, so would her this? I think if you purchase these cosmetics, I think they will still fit on fighter D. I believe it still fit, right? You'll still be able to use them on fighter Deanne. But I'm really digging this one right here. This one's okay, but I'm really digging this one. And Deanne is one of my favorite characters in the series, so that kind of puts me on the fence now that I think about it. I don't know if I might do a summoning on the banner just so I could get one copy. so I could get their UR costumes. I don't know. If anything, I'm think with her, they're all really nice, right? But I don't know. I'm feeling this one. But I don't know. Whatever. And then these are just events here, things that you can get for free during the event. So, has a new demonic beast battle, supposed to be really challenging, and I believe Brynhilde will be the like best unit for that event, I believe. But that's all the information for this. I didn't see anything on here stating that she would be free. I'm hoping she is. Don't Netmarble, don't do that. Okay? Don't make people, don't make this unit like this and don't give us a free copy. Come on. Okay? Um, so real quick, Kusak. This is an event that already passed, right? Um, I was looking for his information. So real quick, at this point we all know what he does, right? Um, did they buff him? I don't remember if they gave him a buff. You know what? I'm gonna just come right here because I don't know if they had given him a buff. Cleave damage, which does not. No, it looks the same. So anyway, let's go over this unit real quick. Blue unit, demon race, cool. Demonic blade for a skill, inflicts cleave damage, which does not activate crit damage, equal to 200% of attack. That's rank 1. Rank 3 damage goes up to 300%. I'm seeing rank 2 damage goes up to 300%. Rank 3 damage goes up to 500%. Second skill, Evil Sword Beam, inflicts damage equal to 120% of attack on one enemy and depletes one ultimate move gauge. Rank 2, damage goes up to 300%, depletes 1. Rank 3, damage goes up to 450%, depletes 3. Ultimate, Resonant, and, inflicts power strike damage equal to 560% of attack on one enemy. At rank 3, 4, 5, and 6, he gains the Abyss ability, which is the same ability that Festival King has, but it's nowhere as good as his. Keep that in mind. Passive Master of Swordsmanship. Inflicts additional damage equal to 40% of the enemy's increased HP if a critical hit did not occur when a demon race ally uses a single target attack. Again, first of all, it was a terrible move to make him a festival unit, well, Holy War festival unit. I don't know why they would make Chandler the secondary unit to the festival banner, but then made Cusack a festival unit. This right here is not festival worthy. If you wanted to give him this, fine, but you should have put him in as a secondary unit and then put somebody else as the main festival. You could have just did Estarosa. I don't know. I really don't understand this one, but guys, this if I'm telling you, absolute skip. There's there's no way around that. Absolute skip. I was gonna go over Margaret, but there's no point at this. At this point, there's no real reason to do that because she's already out. You guys should know. I mean, even this guy's been out for a while also, so you guys should know what he does. But I just wanted to go over it for the sake of this video, basically stating, supporting my point that Global has a long cooldown period, and it's very good, especially for free to play players, because now you guys don't have to worry about say summoning on a banner for weeks. So there's going to be a lot of stones. You guys are going to be having a lot of stones. Sunday after reset, you get your stones from PvP and all of that stuff. So save your stones. And we will see what's coming to JP Grand Cross in the next few weeks. If it's hype, great. If not, then guess what? You get to save more stones. Um, but yeah, I would definitely say save for the collab. If anything, always save for the collabs because they're the units that won't be really getting re-released. Unlike festival units or Holy War festival units that will come back. So we'll just have to wait and see. But that's all I have for this one, guys. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next one.